Hi Tara, my name is Christina. I'm with Casey Phoenix SEO. Told you I'd get you this video over with some SEO tips and some things that you can work on with your website to get it ranked higher. So the first thing that I wanted to point out about your website is it looks great. The only suggestion I have is on some of the pages you have this follow me bar where it's taking up almost your entire page. It's kind of distracting when I'm trying to read the content behind it. But there's some other pages where you have it locked at the bottom. And I would suggest getting it locked at the bottom on all of your pages. This is just my opinion, just because then it's not as distracting whenever I'm trying to read each page. And like I said, on some of your pages you have it locked, some of you don't. So like the family one, it's just kind of hard to read your content behind it. So if you could get that locked to the bottom, that would be my first suggestion. The three things that I'm going to go over today to set your company above the competition are content, citations, and backlinks. The first thing is content. So the average site needs 1,000 to 1,500 words to be optimized with Google. You have about 300. I looked up some of your competition, and they have about the same, honestly, between 300 and 500. My suggestion would be to go ahead and jump up to that 1,000 to 1,500 words. You can actually hire somebody to do content for you, or you can go in and keep adding to it, but you want some of those keywords in there. Google has done a big update where they're actually talking about between April and June it'll all be completely updated, where some sites that have that higher content and better quality content than others will start ranking above the other sites no matter what your citations and your backlinks are that I'm going to talk about here in just a couple minutes. So that would be my first suggestion, is to get some more content, that quality content on your first page. Google cares the most about the home page, so you want more content on your front page, because that's what Google's going to search for. So one of the things that I noticed is when you do a Google search for, say, Kansas City photographers, this is what we call a keyword. And you'll look that Google says about 880 people a month are searching this. I think that those numbers are usually skewed. If you look at this tool that I'm using, it'll show the keywords like Kansas City photographer, about 100 a month, and these people are in position 1, photography Kansas City, 100 a month. So if you just add up some of these keywords, if we could get you to rank for those, you're looking at 100, 200, 290, 490. You start adding these up and you're looking at over 800 just for ranking for these 6 keywords. So that's 800 people a month are searching for these things. If you could get ranked for it, then you would have 800 people looking at your site versus where you're at right now, where you don't have any of those local keywords. It's all word of mouth. So if people search Wildwood photography, that's where they're finding you. But if they're searching for Kansas City photography, you're not even going to show up until you probably get back to like page 8 or 9 or 10. So a lot of people are impatient when they're searching for services. They'll look at the front page and not go any further than that. So that's what SEO is for, is getting you on that front page. So the next thing that I want to show you, when you search for a service, we have this section right here. It's called the Google Map Pack. So you can rank on the Google Map Pack without ranking below by doing what's called citations. This is where we see the business name, address, and phone number. I have this tool called WhiteSpark. Costs about $30 to $70 a month. You'd probably be on the lower end. You can go out and get this. It's called whitespark.ca. And I plugged in some of your competitors. So Mike and Julie are at the top, and the Gray's Photography. I also had, when I did some other searches for photographers, I had Claire Reiser was another one that was up at the top for wedding photography. So when you look at their sites, they have citations here. And to get citations, you're going to submit your information into directories such as Yellow Pages, Yelp, CityStar, etc. So when I search yours, you're down here, Photos by Wildwood, you only have 4 citations where you're listed, whereas your competition has 18, 22, 9. That's why they're showing up in the map pack. So my suggestion to you would be to go out and find those, and if you use this awesome tool, if you click on here, 22, that's the most. Whatever you're not listed in, just do a side-by-side comparison. You can go in and find the ones that your competition is listed in, click on that web page, create an account, and get yourself listed on their page, and then you're going to have those citations, and eventually you'll beat them out. So my suggestion when I'm doing this for somebody is to always beat them by a lot. Don't just do like, oh, well, they have 9, so I'll just get 10. They have 22, I'll get 23. I would go in here and do 100 citations. It's very time consuming, but trust me, it's worth it. You want to get listed on the map pack. When I'm searching for services, a lot of times I do use the map pack because I look at how close it is in relation to where I live. So definitely a suggestion that I would go after content. The third thing that I use is backlinks. We call it link juice. Basically the way it works is site A is going to point to site B. Site A is the link juice, which gives site B more authority in Google's eyes. So it's kind of like a popularity contest. When you have more sites that are coming in, then chances are that you're going to rank higher in Google. And link juice is also more effective if you have a relative site linking back to you. For example, a blog post specifically about photography from another site is going to have more authority than a blog post about pizza because you're not slinging pizzas for a living. So when I'm talking about those, if you use this tool called Ahrefs, ahrefs.com, again, this is a tool that you can go out and get. It costs about $100 a month. And you can search and you can see what links that you're getting to your site. So right now you've only got 2 referring domains. That means 2 websites, and they've got 4 backlinks. Those 2 referring domains, you just click on here and you can see that it's KristenChristopher.com and sitelinks.info. And those have a site coming back to yours. Or, I'm sorry, a link coming back to yours. Whereas if you go to your competition, mikeandjulie.com is going to be the top. They have 57 referring domains with 248 backlinks. So you can see they have quite a lot more than what you're looking at. So my suggestion is to go out and get more backlinks. And you can do that through blog posts. You could do that with Citations is going to give you a backlink. But again, this tool can help you see what Mike and Julie are using, and you can go in and do the same thing. So they've got a ton of these from fpja.com. You'd be able to go in here, do some research, and find out how can you get listed onto this. So you can join them. Some of these are going to cost money. Some of them are going to be free. It just takes a lot of research. It's something that I specialize in, but it's just very time consuming. But again, this is something that you can do yourself. You don't need to hire somebody to do it. Like I said, it's just time consuming, so it just depends on how much time you have. But you definitely are going to want to go get more backlinks to your page. So those 3 things in closing, content, citations, and those link juice backlinks, those are going to get you ranked higher on Google. And like I showed you with the keywords, if you had 800 searches coming to your page a month, even if you only closed on 10% of those, and got 80 people, I mean, that's definitely going to get you booked pretty quick. So I hope this helps. If you need any help from me, just give me a call at 816-323-4100. I can throw together a proposal for you to help you out. It would be pretty quick. Otherwise, if you could refer me to any friends that you have that are looking for some website help, I would love that as well. Thank you, and hope you enjoyed this. Bye.